Welcome everybody. Here we are in Game 3 of the 1966 World Series at Memorial Stadium. And the crowd is 54,445. Pitching for the Dodgers is Claude Osteen. And we have a relief pitcher, Fisher, for the Orioles. The Dodgers lead it by a score of 3-2 here in the top of the 7th, where we join the action. Leading off the top of the 7th is going to be Maury Wills, who's 2 for 2 on the day with 3 stolen bases. So the Dodgers have been using their speed, but they've also been using their brawn because Ron Fairley's hit 2 home runs. So here we go at the top of the 7th inning, and you join the action. It's Eddie Fisher. Eddie Fisher for the Orioles was 6-6 with a 2.52 ERA in 100 innings pitched. Starters nowadays go 100 innings pitched, and these are the relievers back then. Love this era of baseball. It's 1966, and it's 6-7. 6-7. It's ball 4. Eddie Fisher walks Maury Wills. Not a good idea, because Wills is always a threat to steal, and he's going to try to keep him close. Throws over. And Wills is back in. Wills has got a big lead now. Fisher sets. There goes Wills, and he's safe under the tag. That's his 4th stolen base of the game. And it's going to be Parker, who sacrificed twice and struck out. And it looks like with nobody out and a runner on second, they're going to sacrifice again. And that's a 9. That's a 9. Batter is safe. Lead runner's thrown out by the catcher. So a great play by Etchebarren. And that's 1 out. It's a fielder's choice. So they went to the well too often. And Parker's on at first. Batter's Willie Davis now. And it's a 6-9, a 6-9. And that's a line drive base hit off Fisher's card. And that sends Parker to second. Parker, let's see what kind of speed he has. He has good speed, and they're going to wave him around. They're going to wave him around, and he's safe at third under the tag. We didn't roll again. We just used the die roll that was there. I decided I wanted to do that more often. I don't really look at that die unless I have to. So first and third, runners on the corners now with only 1 out against Eddie Fisher. And it's going to be Ron Fairley. Ron Fairley, they're going to have to proceed with caution because he does have 2 home runs. And that's a 3-2 off Fairley's card. A 3-2. That ball is lined. And they get him at second base for a double play, and they're out of the inning. So a line drive, flipped to second base, and they caught, I'm sorry, there's nobody at second base. It was a line drive to the third baseman who tagged out Parker. So it's a 5-5 double play. And we go to the bottom of the 7th. 3-2 Dodgers. And it's going to be Robinson. So Osteen's going to face Brooks Robinson. Brooks Robinson hit a home run in the 2nd inning. Flied out to left. It's a 3-6, a 3-6. So off Robinson's card is a line drive base hit for Brooks Robinson. So he's 2 for 3 on the day. And that's the tying run now. Score is 3-2 Dodgers. And Powell hit a home run. They hit back-to-back home runs in that 2nd inning. And then he struck out. So here's the pitch to Powell. And it's 6-8. 6-8. And that ball is a split die line drive caught by the first baseman. Nice catch by Parker, who's actually a very, very good defensive first baseman, a Gold Glover, I believe. Here's Davey Johnson. Davey Johnson popped up and walked. He's a rookie, 2-11. It's a ground ball hit at the shortstop. Wills flips it to Lefevre, back to first, double play. 6-4-3, double play. And we go to the top of the 8th inning. 3-2 Dodgers. Dodgers lead the series 2-0. And it's still Eddie Fisher in there for the Orioles. He's going to be facing Lefevre, Johnson, and Roseboro. So here's the pitch to Lefevre. Lefevre batted .274 with 23 doubles, 3 triples, and 24 home runs. So he's got some power. There's the pitch. It's a 211. A 211 is a ground ball. Easy play for Davey Johnson. One away. Lou Johnson now. And it's a 3-4 strikeout for Johnson. Johnson is 1 for 4 now on the day. First strikeout for Fisher. And it's going to be John Roseboro. 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. 3-2 Dodgers. 6-8. 6-8 is going to be a line drive base hit for Roseboro. He doubled in his last at bat, so he's 2 for 4. And it's going to be John Kennedy. John Kennedy, he's 1 for 2. He singled and was walked intentionally to get to the pitcher. John Kennedy. 1-5. 1-5 is a ground ball. Shortstop Aparicio flips for the force. And we go to bottom of the 8th. 3-2 Dodgers. In the bottom of the 8th, we're going to see Blair, Etchebarren, and then a pinch hitter for sure. Paul Blair, 6-6. And that's off Osteen, and that's ball 4. So Blair is on at first. Etchebarren is going to bunt. A lot of bunting during this period. 6, that's a successful sacrifice. 1 away. But Blair is on at second. And it's going to be the pitcher spot, and we're going to see a pinch hitter. It's going to be Bob Johnson. Johnson for Fisher. Bottom of the 8th. And here's the pitch from Osteen with the tying run at second base. Bob Johnson, it's a 1-7. A 1-7 is a pop-up to the left side. Third baseman Kennedy measures it. 2 away. And it's going to be Aparicio. Aparicio is 0 for 2 with a sacrifice. 2 outs. Tying run is at second base, and Paul Blair, who's got speed. Here's the pitch. Swung on. That's a base hit, and they're going to try to score Blair. He's coming around. The throw, not nearly in time. The game is tied. Aparicio strokes a roll of 3-5 on his card for a single, which grants you the opportunity to score at will if you choose, with no stars there. And the game is tied at 3 apiece. RBI single for Luis Aparicio. And it's going to be Blefari now. So that leadoff walk really hurt Osteen. Game is tied at 3 here in the bottom of the 8th. It's going to be Blefari. And that's going to be a 6-6. And that's ball 4. So the go-ahead run is now at second base, and Aparicio, who's got good speed. And it's going to be Frank Robinson, the Triple Crown winner. And that means we're going to see a relief pitcher here. We need somebody who really goes above and beyond, who really is a standout reliever for the poor Dodgers, who were swept and now are up in the series 2-0. Mahler, Bob Miller, 270. Wow, they got some kind of pitching staffs in the 60s, I'll tell you. Got a lot of guys who are mind-bogglingly good. Okay, we're going to go with 251, 4 home runs allowed, 5 home runs allowed, and 10 home runs allowed. Yeah, we're going to go with Joe Moeller. And Moeller, and then we're going to see a double switch with Gilliam. So Moeller is going to come. Gilliam is a 4 third baseman, so that's not very positive. First and second, it's going to be Moeller for Osteen, and he's going to be facing the Triple Crown winner, Frank Robinson. Don't know why I did this when I put it on against this box. It's my new cigar box made up like Shea Stadium of the early 70s. So I'm having fun playing with that. All right, so Frank Robinson against Joe Moeller. Joe Moeller was 2-4 with a 2.51 ERA. In 79 innings pitched, he allowed only 4 home runs. So hopefully there's no home run on his card. Yep, well, there's one. It's on 10-1. Yep, that's about it. Okay. Here's the pitch to Robinson. And it's off Robinson's card, which is not a good thing. It's a 3-6. And Frank Robinson swings, and that's hit deep to center field. Back goes the center fielder. Davis to the track, to the fence. He looks up, gone. A 3-run home run by Frank Robinson. And that puts up the Orioles by a score of 6-3 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And the crowd in Baltimore is ecstatic, cheering their hero on. And the dugout celebrates Frank Robinson's 3-run shot here after the Orioles have been really led in the 2nd inning, but then the Dodgers took the lead 3-2 in the top of the 6th. So finally the Orioles kind of established themselves, first time in this series, which they're down 2-0. It wouldn't have been good if they went down 3-0, and they're up right here in the bottom of the 8th with 1-2 outs. So all this happening with 2 outs. But that's what we expected. All right. So it's going to be Moeller to Brooks Robinson. 6-3 now, Baltimore. And it's a 1-9er. 1-9er is a ground ball to the shortstop, Wills, over to first for the 3rd out. But the damage has been done. A 3-run home run by Frank Robinson puts the Orioles up 6-3. So they come up with 4 big runs in the bottom of the 8th inning. And it's going to be, we had a pinch hitter, so we're going to have to look. Let's see. Orioles go there. Dodgers go here. And for the Dodgers, we're going to see Ron Peranowski. For the Dodgers. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. We're looking for an Oriole pitcher. So the Oriole pitcher is going to be Stu Miller. Stu Miller comes in the top of the 9th inning with a 6-3 lead, 3-run lead. So Stu Miller is going to be facing Gilliam, the bottom of the lineup for the Dodgers. Got cards all over the place. Let's see if we can find Gilliam here. There he is. So Jim Gilliam. Here's the pitch from Miller to Gilliam. Let's see what that is. It's a 5 off Gilliam's card, a 5-6. A 5-6 is a swing and a miss by Gilliam. Strike 3. First out of the inning. And it's going to be Wills. Wills is 2 for 2. He stole 4. He has 4 stolen bases. He walked twice, singled twice. See what he does here. If he has a perfect day, he's reached base every single time. And it's a 3-10. That's going to be off Will's card, 3-10. And that's a ground ball to the second baseman, Davey Johnson. 2 away now. And that's going to be Wes Parker. Wes Parker is 0 for 2. He sacrificed twice, struck out, and hit into a fielder's choice. The pitch to Parker. Parker swung on, 5-3. And that's going to be a ground ball back to the pitcher, Stu Miller, who's a 2. Re-rolled a 13 because there's an X there. 13 on a 2 is a ball that Stu Miller handles easily, but throws it over the head of the first baseman, Powell. And that goes into right field. And over to second base on an E1 is going to be Parker. So with 2 outs here in the top of the 9th, the Dodgers stay alive with that error, helped by the Stu Miller's errant throw into right field. Not even Boog Powell, who stands 6'9 3/4, could catch that, could stop that throw. It's going to be off the batter's card. Here's the pitch from Miller, swung on by Davis. And that's going to be a pop-up high to the right side. And calling everybody off is Davey Johnson, and that's the ball game. So the Orioles stage a huge comeback in the bottom of the 8th inning and win their first game of the series, and now are behind 2-1 in the series. They win this one by a score of 6-3. A game that saw the Dodgers claw their way back from an early deficit of 2-0 in the second inning, when back-to-back homers by Brooks Robinson and Boog Powell put the Dodgers down 2-0 in the hole. But slowly but surely, Ron Fairley hit a home run in the 4th and then another one in the 6th to tie the game at 2. Single-handedly tied the game. And then in the top of the 6th, it was actually, no, they had tied it earlier on a single by Kennedy, a sacrifice by Osteen, and an RBI single by Wills. It was Fairley's second home run that put in the 6th inning, that put the Dodgers up by a score of 3-2. But all for naught in the bottom of the 8th with 4 big runs by the Orioles, and the key blast was a 3-run homer by the Triple Crown winner, Frank Robinson. One of 3 Triple Crown winners in the last, 50 years, right? Mind-boggling how difficult it is to manage that, right? And the present one is, I think, Cabrera. He did it. And before that, in '66, it was Robinson. I can't remember who's in between Cabrera and Robinson off the top of my head. I'll look that up. So that's it for this game. Final 6-3 Orioles. The series now, Dodgers lead at 2-1. And we're here at Memorial Stadium for 2 more games. So there will be a game 5 as of now. We will see Drysdale again. We will see, we will see Sandy Koufax in game 5. So that's going to be exciting. He's the pitching side Triple Crown winner for the Dodgers. His Triple Crown was the wins, ERA, and strikeouts. Justin Verlander did that in 2011. There's not been many pitchers to do that. But Verlander is a contemporary that managed to do that. So anyway, final score, 6-3 Baltimore. We go to Game 4 of the World Series. For sure, we will play it in a little while. Take care now.